Hey guys, I'm Rival. Welcome back to the channel. Here today, we're going to go over what to do first in Hockey Ultimate Team. Just a couple days in, this is what the team is looking like. My favorite player up to this point, that 83 OVR Mike Modano. Right there on that line one. Been loving that card. We switch over to the defense. 85 Cale Makar, probably another favorite of mine. Those two guys have been balling for me. We go over to the goalie in between the pipes. I mean, just an 80 OVR. A Brossoit, but he's been playing good, man. He's 6'3", a little over 200 pounds. I don't think goalies matter much, but when I look for a goalie, I'm looking for a bigger guy like him. He is 13-0, by the way, 5-0 in Rivals. All right, so what are we going to want to do first? Hockey Ultimate Team is so much different this year with squad battles and hut rivals. I mean, we're not really seeing reward packs this year. It's kind of odd. And what we're going to click on here, tutorial moments. This, I mean, whether you've been playing for years, whether you're new to the game, just run through these really quick. You get some things, nothing flashy by any means, but just get through these. Daily hat trick choice back, you're going to want that. You get some coins. The last three is 72, 74, and 76. So not a whole lot here, but it's going to get you back into the game and just getting some moments done. Early access weekly. Only a few more days on this one, so you do have to have the early access. For this one, we're getting weekly moment packs in which I only got an 80 OVR. That was my top pull out of all of those. At the very end, you get an 80 OVR Evan Rodriguez player and 1,000 coins, 1,000 coins. Then we look at X Factor Series 1 moments and hologram. Me personally, I'm going to go ahead and do the X Factor moments. I'm probably going to wait for the hologram moments because I want that X Factor Connor McDavid right away. So that's who I'm grinding for. And for that reason, I'm going to go out and do all of these. Again, the rewards are not too flashy. We get a little coinage, but a random 74, another random 74, random 77, another random 77. And again, I mean, we're making some coins at least, so it's worth going through. And then at the very end, the big one being that X Factor Series 1 player choice pack. And those aren't anything too exciting. I know previous years, you open one up, you get a choice, one of three, and it's somebody random every time, right? This year, it's going to be the same 8. So yes, that choice pack, it will be a choice 1 of 8. It's going to be the same 8 every time. These are the 8. You do that, you get an X Factor Series 1 Captain Choice pack, and then you're going to get one of these 4. And you want to do it 4 times so you can toss all 4 into here and get the Connor McDavid. So that's what I'm grinding for, and that's why I'm doing that moment next. So Hut Moment, just a great way to get back into the flow of the game, and you're going to get an X Factor player choice back. You really want to try and get that. What you want to do next, a wild card. This is a new game inside of Hockey Ultimate Team. I've been having an absolute blast. I did this night 1, and I cleared all 15 wild card climb levels that first night. It was not very challenging, guys. I'm telling you, you can do it in one night. These are all of the rewards. It leads up to another X Factor Series 1 player choice pack. Start at level 1. You get a random 70 OVR. You get 1,000 coins, a 72. You get 1.5. So it's going to go up slowly. You get 2,000 there, you get a 78, another 2,000, and then you're going to see 2 of these wildcard 80 OVRs. These are going to go into a set, and then the big prize being that X Factor Series 1 player choice pack. Again, guys, you want to collect all 8 of those Series 1s to try and get the captains. You get the 4 captains, you get the Connor. If you have not played this yet, I'd recommend doing it. It's a great way to start. You don't want to go into rivals right away, I'm telling you. Wild card, you're going to draft a team. You can then play online or offline, and you're going to earn those rewards I just showed you. So let's click inside of here. So this is what the lineup is looking like. Now, when it comes to the draft, what does the draft look like? So you click inside of here. Line 1, 2, that's going to be empty. Line 1 on defense, that is going to be empty. You see the locks on these players, right? Line 3 and 4. Same thing for the line 2 and 3 on defense. You see the locks. When you click in here, they already have some guys selected for you. You cannot switch those. No, they're not very good, but same thing for your opponent. They're not going to be very good for them either, so it's kind of even. Now, you do get 3 wild cards, and that is where your team comes into play. So let me click in this one right here, Cale Makar. I chose Cale Makar, Guhle, and Teravainen as my 3 wild card players, and this could be anyone from your team. And you see, you know, lower the OVR, lower the price. So that's why the 85 OVR Makar is 6 million, because he's just, you know, he's such a high overall. And then for Guhle, an 84, 2.5 million. I thought that was a really good selection. And then I did select Teravainen from my own team. He was only 1 million, so I don't know, he scored a lot for me. He's got decent skating, so that's who I went with. Now, I can't click X and show you how the draft looks anymore, but my line 2 all silvers, that's because that was all that was available to me in the draft. So I took the silvers, and then up here, same thing with Mantha. He was the best silver in that draft. Or rather that round. And then Natchez, he was paired up with other golds for that round, and he was the best gold. So you want to do challenges, you then want to hop over the wild card, do your draft, get 3 wild cards, 3 players that you like. Those are the 3 I picked: Makar, Teravainen, and Guhle. And the really cool thing about this, guys, it is only 1 period, and the 1 period, 3 minutes. And then if it goes to an overtime, you do 3 on 3. If it's still tied, then you go to a shootout. So I had a lot of fun. You can play online or offline. You just get more wildcard points if you play online. And please notate, the game's available. Holy, 226. You can essentially lose every game and still get the 2,000 wildcard points. You can move all the way up. For example, this person, 12, 13, and 10. And they got the 2,000 wildcard points. They moved all the way through with that record, and they got their X Factor pack. So you can sit here and just keep playing, even if you're losing. All right, so you did the challenges inside of Hut Moments. You're done with the wild card climb. Now you're looking at your XP path and like, okay, how do I get this up? I'm currently at level 9. If I want to keep moving up, I'm going to have to play squad battles, or I'm going to have to play rivals. Me personally, I'm going to want to play rivals, and I'm going to want to work my way up to this early access icon player choice item. You get a choice 1 of 5. I need to get that, so I need to keep moving on up here. Please notate that timer. I assume every 7 days, we get a new XP path with new rewards. Hopefully, the rewards get a little better. I can't say like any of these were that great. 76 OVR, 2,000 coins, a mini players item pack, a mix pack. Like, you know, they weren't that great. So I'm hoping they get better. And it's just really interesting because this year, again, rival rewards are not a thing. Squad battle rewards, not a thing. They're just giving you a bunch of games available to play to keep boosting your XP. And that's what we're doing this year. Yeah, we have Hut Champs, and those are going to be its own rewards, but we got to wait another 15 days. All right, anyways, moments done. Wildcard done. Me, myself, I'm going over the rivals. If you want to go ahead and play squad battles, totally up to you. That is against the CPU. Now, what I got to point out right away, because XP is the name of the game this year. So whatever XP you earn at the end of the game, you have a multiplier. So depending what division you are in, if you're in Division 1, you would see a 1.8. In Division 2, a 1.6. D3, a 1.4, and so on there. We did challenges inside of Hut Moments. The wildcard climb, you then want to do rivals or squad battles. Really depends on your preference. Let's go inside of sets. What do you want to do first? Since you already completed wildcard, you want to come inside of here. You got a couple of 80 OVRs. You got an 84 OVR from your pre-order. Mine was Guhle. You toss all 3 of them inside of here. You would toss all 3 of them inside of here, and you're going to get them all back. So you might as well just do this. And a card you get on that trade-in is this 84 OVR Wyatt Johnston, the 6'2", 184 center. He's right-handed. I'm going to put him out on the wing, but he's a solid player. He's got Make It Snappy. Then we go on over to these other ones. You gotta pick if you want to do the X Factor or the Power Up Icon. I already talked about the X Factor set here, but this is the one I'm doing. I'm going for the Connor McDavid, and you know, he's just one of the better cards in the game. We know he's gonna get a Team of the Year, probably be able to trade in his X Factor with whatever to kind of take a shortcut for that Team of the Year, right? Or if you want to pass up on them, you got some other things here. You have a vintage power-up icon set and modern power-up icon set. So, and then you have team building sets again. Man, tough one, because these are some of the better cards in the game. Gosh, Gartner is probably super fast. Koivu, a card I've liked in the past, but they're just very hard to keep up with. These are all of the trade-ins. I could get an 86 OVR Ultimate Jack Hughes. Me personally, I selected Jack Hughes out of my choice pack for the pre-order, a bonus. I could trade in a couple cover athletes. I don't think I'm going to do this one, though, because I think I'd have to trade in Makar and another 85 that maybe I can get, but probably not a set I do. I don't know. We'll see what happens in a week. All right, guys, that is going to be it for the video. I think that is the way to go about Hockey Ultimate Team. That is everything you should do first. Starting with the challenges inside of Hut Moments, going over to the wild card and climbing those 15 levels. You then probably want to take a look at the sets, do some of those. You can then go over to squad battles, rivals to build that XP path. And that's what you're going to want to do. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that thumbs up. It always helps out the videos, helps out the channel a ton. When you guys do that, drop a comment below. I want to know how you guys feel about Hockey Ultimate Team. No rival reward packs, no squad battle reward packs. How do you guys feel about that? And subscribe if you are new. Peace out, guys.